Episode 3. Another good episode. We got further development of the story. On the Favorites tribe, Corinne gets some more airtime, thank you, but Brenda doesn't. That's so annoying. Now, I'm not saying it's more on the fact that I like Brenda, because I do like Brenda, but it's like, if these are favorites, I want to hear more about them, because from what I've seen of Micronesia, it seemed like everybody was getting good airtime. And then in HVV, for crying out loud, everybody was getting some good airtime, except for, I think, Candace, but really who cares about her, and Sandra and Courtney, but for most of the season, they were in the same boat. And then, once we get to the merge and all that, after Courtney was gone, everybody was getting good airtime. Except for Candace, but again, who cares? It's just annoying. Getting more on Malcolm, Brandon and Andrea's positions, that's pretty interesting, but the Stealth Are Us alliance sort of promising Brandon that they're not going to go after him, I think that's a bad move, honestly, because we all know how unpredictable Brandon can be. It could be that they do mean it right now, but they're prepared to take it back. We don't know, because really it was only Andrea doing that. As for the Corinne and Malcolm pairing, no real comment, honestly. Because, well, Corinne's been nothing but nice this time around. That is so strange, calling her nice. Yeah. The fans tribe, Reynolds just being him, Shamar is being him, yeah. And for a few seconds, I thought that he was going to quit, because I could tell that he was definitely in that mindset, then Sherry manages to talk him out of it. Not bad. So then we get to the challenge, and that was an intense challenge. I thought the fair was going to take it, and Malcolm starts on the throwing thing, and then he does okay, but he keeps screwing it up next to the fans. What's the deal with this running gag? I mean, like, Malcolm's good at whatever the heck he's doing, but the fans keep beating him at it. It's hilarious. But I was glad that the favorites managed to carry it out, because I want to see more on the fans tribe developing their story and all that. So the fans tribe does what they're supposed to do, split the vote and try and flush out the idol, but why didn't you split the votes for Reynolds? Because that doesn't make any sense. Look, you put 3 votes towards Hope. Right, that's the right thing to do to get the idol fleshed out and keep your tribe stronger. But you're supposed to put the other 3 on Reynolds. That way he plays the idol. He was actually able to get enough from the tribe that that's what they were going to do, so he didn't play it. Just... come on. It's common logic. That's what Rob did in HVV and in Redemption Island, and what the Zapatera 6 did in Redemption Island also, and what LaFleur was trying to do in Nicaragua, but Marty, of course, didn't play, but he actually got votes. Think! Hope goes, whatever, that's the right thing to happen to keep the fans tribe strong, so... next episode, there's not going to be a tribal switch, because that's the main talk. Is there going to be a tribal switch? I definitely think there will be a switch, but it'll happen on episode 5, because 1, that's what happened in the first Fans vs. Favorites, and 2, I always want a tribal switch to happen after an even amount of episodes has happened. So I hope that the fans lose again so we can get more on the story. But if they do lose, unless the tribal dynamics are completely switched up and Sherry goes, one of the guys, Eddie, Roland, I'm sorry, I haven't completely got it down, and Shamar are definitely going. The idol's definitely getting played next time, but that's the fact. And as for Hope leaving, 1, it keeps the tribe strong, and now we can finally tell every girl apart, because Julia, darker hair, Sherry, sorry, older, and, what's her face? I forget the other girl's name, but she's skinnier. We haven't got 4 blondes now that all look alike. Come on. That was really annoying. And I find it interesting so far that everyone who's got has been a woman. But then again, I think later seasons of Survivor have shown that women are usually the first couple people voted out. I know that there's some kind of variance. You'll have to look it up on Survivor Wiki to figure it out, but So a good episode. I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening this season. And remember, we've only got a couple more episodes to go before Jeff starts saying that this season is going to get really better, aka episodes 5 through the end of episode 7 are the ones that he wants us to look out for. And we still need to watch out for a slight spoiler alert, but there's no names. We need to wait for some kind of a romance that's going to brew up and somebody getting removed from the game, because Jeff told us that, but we don't know if it's going to be a medically evac or quit. But it seems like one of those things needs to happen. So I'm looking forward to that.